forward for 1 minute. Press 4 to rewind for 1 minute. Press 5 to pause or resume.
Welcome, everyone.
Indianapolis.
Our evening opportunity call, and my name is Rock. For those of you who do not know me, I happen to be a graphic artist, and I work very closely with many of the leaders and team members here with this great opportunity, with this fabulous company. And tonight, I just want to tell you that it will be like no other night. Our speaker for this evening has asked that I kind of take a moment and introduce her because we've been through some things as a team, as friends, and just today, many of you may have seen on social media where a major accomplishment happened, and our leader shared with the world, shared with everyone, the fact that she had purchased a new car. And to many people, seeing someone who purchases a new car, they may think, it's she earned it. So much was done for it. But for us, for a few select friends that remember just a few short months ago, we remember where we were. It wasn't just one of us, it was a we thing. And even today, we are joyous because this is a we thing. And we wanted to come to you tonight in celebration because this car that you might have seen on social media. And for those of you that don't know, our coach, our friend, our mentor purchased and brought home her baby, a Rolls Royce Wrath, this evening. And like I said, to many people, that car may symbolize status, may symbolize luxury, but for us, it symbolizes a journey. And that's what I'm honored to speak about today, is the journey that and the road that we've traveled. I remember when, and I used to say that I remember when, and we would laugh about it, but now with tears of joy, I remember when Coach was riding in the Porsche and everyone looked at her and thought everything was fine, but what they didn't know is that on the inside of that Porsche, she had a Post-it. And on the Post-it, we hear Coach often talk about her affirmations, but on the Post-it, she had the affirmations, the very ones that she speaks daily to us. She had those affirmations posted on her dashboard over the brake sign. And the reason why it was over the brake lights is because those affirmations had to take precedence over the fact that we couldn't afford to get the brakes fixed and the brake light was on. People didn't know. They just thought that she was driving a Porsche. But just because you see what's on the outside, you don't know what's going on the inside. And that's who I'm going to introduce tonight. Someone that you see the glory, but you don't know the story. You hear us saying it all the time, but tonight she's asked a few friends to come along with her and share about how just a few years ago when DJ was being born and we had to put together a fabulous baby shower, but we didn't quite know how we were going to pay for it. It literally took us 3 weeks because I didn't have it in me to put the invitation together, even as a graphic artist. It took us 3 weeks to pay for the invitations, and she didn't know what we went through. But we did whatever we had to do because we knew this day was coming. So I'm going to introduce to you all right now, someone that speaks from the heart and speaks truth because she knows what we're all going through, because she knows what we're all getting to. She's been there, she can show us the way, and she can introduce the opportunity. So right now, it's my honor to introduce to you my friend, my mentor, my confidence, someone that I go to at 3 o'clock in the morning when I have no one else to turn to and cry for a little while. And the new owner of a 2015 Rolls Royce Wrath. I'm getting caught up in it, y'all. Just to share with you about how this opportunity has truly changed her life. Coach Stormy Wellington, my friend, are you on the line?
Wow. Absolutely, absolutely. My rock, are you here? Can you hear me okay?
I hear you perfectly. Take over, my friend.
Wow, 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 wow. Thank you so much for accepting my invitation to host this call tonight. I wanted you especially to be the host because no one knows the story of where we were not years ago. It was actually about a year ago, a year and a half ago, before we said yes to Total Life Changes. Nobody knows more than you. Nobody knows more than Annetta Power. Nobody knows more than Pam and Nate McCray. And so I'm excited to be on this line tonight. I know that there's a lot of guests on this call and a lot of distributors from all around the world and even all across the country because something happens when you get stuff. And I'm talking about, yes, that 2015 Rolls-Royce race that was paid for today by Total Life Changes. But I wanted you to host the call because I don't want people to get caught up in the materialistic things, but I wanted you to just share a little bit about the process, and you share just a snippet of where we were before Total Life Changes came in and totally changed our lives. And I say our because the people that's on this line is distributors and close family members and friends that's listening. It was a journey for each and every one of us. And so to all the guests on the line tonight, you are invited to a very special call. This is not like any call you've heard before. I'm going to share the opportunity with you of Total Life Changes, but I want you guys to just have an open mind tonight because my main statement that I want to run with before we get into the information is what if? What if this can be the opportunity that allows you to go from rags to riches? And the reality is that riches are relative. When I think back to just like less than 90 days ago, my family and I were renting a home right here in Miramar, Florida. No one knows, what we went through a year ago to get here. And we were renting a house and just to sit in my home office right now with a home that was paid for by Total Life Changes. And I want to say this, guys, we make, no income claims. We're not claiming that Total Life Changes is going to give you an opportunity, to buy a house and buy a car because results are not typical. But I'm going to tell you something that this company, the leadership that we have, the timing, the products, the owner, the compensation plan, it is not typical. But what I am promising you tonight, that if you can believe one more time, if you're willing to put on that what if cap and step up and step out, that this can truly be the opportunity to allow you to go from zero to hero real fast. Guys, our company, Total Life Changes, has changed the lives of so many people. And I know that I have, my closest friends, my brother and my sister Pam and Nate McCray on the line tonight, that they're too going to come on and share with you where they were, 10 months ago before this company. I know that there's people on this call like a Candace Bird Davis who lost her mother, and because of Total Life Changes, her mother didn't have life insurance, but she's able to pay, for her mother's funeral cash. I know there's people on this line tonight that they said yes, and they were able to take this opportunity and transform their health. We have so many stories of people that have said yes to this opportunity, whether it be from a customer perspective or a financial perspective. And because they said yes, because they stepped out on that what if, their lives have changed for the better. Guys, 10 months ago, I got a phone call for the second time about this company. And I say the second time because I got my first call about 2 years ago about Total Life Changes from a dear friend of mine. And I was in a very, very, very broken place, a place called broke mentally, financially, emotionally, spiritually, on every level. And you heard Ms. Rock talk about how I had sticky notes covering the brake signs in my car because I was driving around in a Porsche, but I did not have the money to cover the maintenance on the brakes. And so I put a sticky note with affirmations because I couldn't even look at it, because I couldn't even take the fact that I couldn't even pay for the brakes to get fixed. And so when I got that call about this company, ladies and gentlemen, my son, DJ, Daryl Jones, was a month old. I had just had him. And Kenny Lloyd, who is now our VP of sales, my friend and my business partner, him and his lovely wife came down to my house to share with me about this company. And I discouraged him. We got into a very, very, very heated discussion, a very heated argument. And he left my home that day. And I did not know that this company, Total Life Changes, was going to become the company it is today. But I tell you, I'm thankful for second chances because that call came back 10 months ago. from another friend of mine. And something at this point in my life told me that what if this can be the company to restore my everything, my health. I was very, overweight at the time. I had just had my baby. He was not even a year at the time. What if this could be the company to allow me to lose the weight? Let's just stop right there. What if this could be the company to just restore me on a physical level? But then I had a chance to use the products, and I took a look at the comp plan. I took a look at the timing. And ladies and gentlemen, I took a look at the leadership. And I want you guys to understand with a very humble heart tonight. I said, what if this can be the company to restore my friends? People like a Pam and Nate McCray, people out there who was looking for an opportunity just to be able to supplement their income. I thought about my social media friends. What if this could be it? And guys, fast forward to where we are. We made a decision November 1st after we tried the product. Guys, my sister, who couldn't lose weight to save her life, she was my guinea pig. She lost 21 pounds in 2.5 weeks from drinking our amazing tea. Another associate of mine, who couldn't lose weight to save her life, guys, she too lost 17 pounds in 2.5 weeks and went on to lose 31 pounds in less than a month. My dear friend who you're going to hear from tonight, Pam McCray, who refused to drink the product and refused to even, get back in the industry with me. This young lady lost 25 pounds in less than a month. She went to a convention and was able to sell about $400 worth of products in 30 minutes and came back home excited. And something in my heart said, you know what? This is going to be the big one. Something is different over here. See, guys, a lot of us on the line tonight, we've tried company after company, and we've given our heart and our soul, and we've given our auto ships, and we traveled to the events, and we were told that these companies were going to do this, and these companies were going to do that. And for some strange reason, those companies did not work out for you. And I'm telling you right now that we can relate to you because I was once you. I said to myself, I would never do network marketing again, but I'm excited because I remember the conversations I had with Daryl Drake, who is now the youngest top earner in the team, where it was all a dream. We talked about $50,000 a month. We talked about traveling the world. We talked about driving luxury cars and taking luxury trips. And we talked about helping families get an extra $1,000 to $2,000 a month. The guy 10 months ago, it was all a dream. It was all a conversation. But look at where we are now. Guys, total life changes it has totally changed my belief, my confidence. It has restored my family. It has restored my finances. And I'm not even going to use the word restored because the money we're making right now is not like anything I've ever experienced before in my past. Guys, our company is founded by a very humble man that goes by the name of Mr. Jack Fallon. Guys, Jack Fallon started this company 15 years ago in the garage of his home with one product. And that product is called NutriBirth. Guys, when Mr. Jack Fallon started his company, his goal was to create high-quality products that offered immediate gratification, but that will also sustain a normal quality of life. But let me tell you what he did that was ingenious. Guys, not only was his goal to make our products affordable, but he took 8 industries, 8 concepts, and he merged it together and made it one company. Guys, for years, people laughed at total life changes, but look at who's laughing now. Guys, we tapped into the weight loss industry. And let's just stop right there for a minute. I mean, I want you to think about this. For all the guests that's spectating right now, you've been on the sidelines, you remember the very first post, and you remember the very first phone call, and you're still spectating on the sidelines. Guys, we have a weight loss system. We have weight loss products that is game-changing. From people who want to lose an extra 5 pounds to people that are obese, losing an extra 100, 200 pounds. We have a flagship product. This one product alone can take your life to another level. It is called the IASO tea. Guys, it's an herbal organic tea. This is the product that made a believer out of me. See, I too was a person that sat on the sidelines and laughed at Kenny Lloyd and Shantae and Erwin and Twala Portis and Greg and Mika Scott. Oh, yeah, they're selling that tea that doesn't work. I too laughed until I was able to consume the product myself. And not only did I develop my very own testimony, but I watched people around me develop testimonies as well. And I remember the day I said to myself, wait a minute, this product works. And guys, in this industry, in the industry of business, when you got a product that works, all you got to do is tell people about it. And the mere fact that people know you got something that works and they're looking for that solution to their problem, guess what, my friends? Just off of that, you can create another stream of income. Guys, our IASO tea, it is a 100% organic herbal tea. It is packed with things like holy thistle and chamomile and ginger and papaya. And the way the doctor formulated this tea, he made it gentle enough to cleanse your kidneys, your colon, and your liver. I'm going to be candid tonight, guys. When I first took a look at TLC, I didn't believe it was going to work. But I was diagnosed with a condition called IBS, which stands for irritable bowel syndrome, and short for never use the restroom, okay? And nothing worked for me. Nothing. Even now, I don't drink my tea. I don't go to the restroom. But, guys, I have this tea, and I'm able to drink this tea. I no longer have IBS, and I'm able to maintain a healthy weight because all I got to do is get consistent at drinking my tea 2 times a day. And there are countless testimonies of people that use this product and they're able to gain some incredible results. Now, not only do we have this product called IASO tea, we have a product called HCG and Resolution. These are very two revolutionary breakthrough weight loss products that people have been able to use. And I'm telling you guys, it sometimes brings tears to my eyes because people are struggling with being overweight. And once you could sit down for a minute and recognize that you have a solution to an epidemic, then guys, forget the money. You can help people live longer just off the HCG and the Resolution, guys. This is a product that allows you to lose 1 pound to 3 pounds a day. Most of you guys heard about the HCG. You know, Dr. Oz branded it really well. But, guys, ours is very affordable. And just the mere fact that you could take these drops and lose 1 pound to 3 pounds a day, guys, this is enough reason that you should be wanting to be a part of this movement because you have no idea the amount of people you can introduce this concept to and help them live a healthier lifestyle. And then we got a product called Resolution, very comparable to the ACG, pretty much does the same thing. But again, guys, you cannot find this Resolution anywhere else in the world because it is a proprietary blend made just for total life changes. But I want to talk about the second product. Guys, the second product that made a believer out of me, because you got to remember, for 2 years, I laughed at this company, okay? I watched friends of mine go on and help people, but I sat on the sideline watching. But, guys, the second product that made a believer out of me is a product called NRG, okay? Energy. This product is an all-natural product that's going to do 4 things. Number 1 is going to give you energy. I mean, I watch people all day long in the gym popping Red Bull, popping red lines, popping Monster drinks, just off the energy alone. Think about the amount of coworkers and people that you can help that's suffering with lack of energy. But, guys, not only is this going to give you energy, it's going to increase your energy, but it's going to decrease your appetite. So you're talking about turning on your energy, but, guys, turning off your appetite. This very same product, guys, can help you to burn between 300 and 600 calories a day, and it helps you to feel happy. Why am I in love with this product? Because there are many unhappy days for me, okay? But NRG helps to change my mood. Now, I'm not claiming that we can cure or mitigate diseases, but I am telling you right now, guys, you know what? These products work. We're not on trial here. These products work. We'll just give you an opportunity to see the big picture in hopes that you will make a decision to get in line with us. And this company can possibly change your life for the mere fact of you being willing to share these amazing products with other people. Now, the product that put our company in a place of stability, the very first product known to Total Life Changes is a product called NutriBurst, okay? Guys, this product allows us to tap into the health and wellness industry. And we all know that who cares about wealth when you have no health? Guys, this is a liquid multivitamin. The testimony that come in about what this product is doing is mind-blowing. But I want you to understand, guys, that this is a liquid multivitamin. It is packed with 72 minerals and herbs, 19 amino acids, 22 fruits and vegetables, and 13 superfoods. There are so many families right now that they have no multivitamins in their household. And if they do, they're taking GNC. But guys, this is a liquid multivitamin, which simply means this. That taking NutriBurst is equivalent, all right, to 10 salads, okay? But I want you to watch this, guys. Another thing that's powerful about the NutriBurst is that it's a liquid form, which means it's going to go straight to the bloodstream, which means you're going to feel it immediately. And we live in a microwave society. People want immediate gratification. And I don't know if anything gets more immediate than you feeling a product 5 seconds to 20 minutes after consumption. Okay, that is what NutriBurst has been able to do. Not to mention the way it's helping to stabilize weight and helping to increase energy as well. Now, guys, we tap into the coffee industry, and I know many of you guys missed that bus. You missed the Starbucks bus. You missed the network marketing company that was based around coffee. You missed that bus. But, guys, guess what? We have a weight loss coffee called Delgada. So you may not be a tea drinker, but understand that the Delgada coffee means slimming. So if you know a person that wants to lose weight, all they got to do is alternate their coffee, have a different type of coffee, guys, you know, the same effects, but now it's healthier, it's going to help you to lose weight. And Delgada is another one of our flagship products that you can feel the difference in your body with drinking Delgada. And I have heard so many stories of people losing 10, 20, 30, 40. I know Pam McCrae lost 2 pounds and 6 pounds in 2 days from the Delgada coffee. Now, we also tap into the skincare industry, but guys, I'm not going to go too deep into that because I, want to bring on, my friends tonight before we go into this money. But I want you guys to know that every industry that makes sense, okay, that has anything to do with living a healthier lifestyle, that has anything to do with helping people, as Mr. Jack Fallon said, his goal was to offer high quality products that offer immediate gratification, but sustains a normal quality of life. We offer all of that and then some. But I want to bring on a few of my friends tonight before we get into this compensation plan. I will tell you all that we have one of the most lucrative compensation plans in the industry. And if you're not feeling something right now, I don't know what to tell you. But I'm going to tell you something, guys. There's so many families right now that can tell you that Total Life Changes has been able to change their life on a financial level. There's so many people right now that's building this business from the comfort of their home. This is a home-based business. There's no need to get an office. All you need is a phone and a smartphone or a computer. And, guys, this is an opportunity for you to leverage. See, we have to get better at understanding the power of leverage. You can leverage social media. You can leverage Instagram. And I'm going to be candid with you guys tonight. Social media is what kick-started my business, but that's not where it ended my business. But we right now are the number one momentum-based company in the world. We got more people over here that's making money that never made money before in network marketing. We are attracting a lot of people such as yourself, people who have, full-time jobs, who says, you know what, Ms. Wellington, I just want to make an extra $500 to $1,000 a month. Guys, we are helping people that never had a shot at winning come over here, and they're winning like never before. And, guys, I have some friends of mine on the line tonight that, when I sat down with Mr. Jack Fallon, and she could tell you, she watched company after company after company call me and offer me checks and ship me products, and they were trying to get me to come to their company. And she could attest to the days where I said I would never do network marketing again because just like many of you guys on the line tonight, I, too, was hurt, and I stopped believing. And I remember the day I reached out to her, and she's a good friend of mine, so something kind of happens when your friends say you know. You expect strangers to say but not your friend. I remember her telling me, I'm going back, Stormy, to get my real estate license. I don't care what you're doing. I'm not joining another network marketing company. I was a little crushed, but I'm so happy because the day I sat down with Jack Fallon, I saw her and her family being restored through this company. I watched this young lady, her husband, try company after company. I remember some days I would think to myself, just quit. It's not for you. But how do you tell your friend that you love and you want to see win so bad that something that is not for them because you watch them try? And so to see her right now on top, her and her husband on top, it brings me such joy because I know that they have truly, truly paid the price. I remember days when we were together, didn't know how we were going to provide food for our family. I remember days when holidays came around and we were trying to figure out who house were we going to go to for Thanksgiving dinner because they had no money and I had no money. But we'll find a way to make it work. And the thing that really humbles my heart is that I watched her husband take care of her from the time I know this couple. I've watched her husband work a full-time job to take care of his family. But to see them now as top earners, you're talking about $250,000 earners their first 7 months, and now they're well over that. But to watch how they build this business, how they take care of their children, and how they work it as a power couple, I am so happy. I'm so happy that she decided to take this journey with me one more time. And I tell you guys, if you listen to this woman share where we were in the backyard of my home, jumping on trampolines, speaking affirmations because that's all we had was our words. But now we're able to go out there and help so many other people by being, number one, leaders. But guys, you know what? Number two, examples of what if you decide to say yes one more time. And so I'm going to move out the way, and I want to bring my friend to the line. I'm so happy that my friend said yes. She is one of the top earners, guys, in the company, but the top earner in this organization. And so I want to know, do I have Miss Pam McCray on the back line tonight?
Absolutely, Miss Wellington. I am here. Can you hear me?
I hear you. I want you to just, Miss McCray, we've been through a lot. And, Rock tried to touch a little bit on it, and this call is definitely different. And I hope that this call inspires someone to believe again. But nobody knows the journey that we've been on for the past few years, really from 2011, all the way from Kennesaw, Georgia to now. But I wanted you to come on just to open up your heart to share with everyone, where we were, where we are today, and how Total Life Changes has totally changed your life. So, Miss McCray, I'm going to move out the way, and I'm going to turn the call back over to you.
Wow. Well, first of all, Ms. Wellington, I just want to say thank you so much for the opportunity to share on this call. And as I'm sitting here listening to you, really fighting to hold back the tears, because just as you said, we've been through a lot, and a lot of people don't really know the full story. They only see the glory. And both Nate and I have literally been able to watch you go to the top, to the bottom, and to watch you rise up back to the top. And as I was sitting here listening to you, it's crazy because, when you told, and I didn't even realize this, but that time when you told Mr. Lloyd no, and you thought he was a joke, I was actually there. I remember coming by, and he gave me a sample of the Strike Up in Love, and I didn't even think about that. And but you know what? I remember, just being there throughout this entire journey. I remember being there when you left one company and you were literally heartbroken at what had actually transpired, because you helped so many people, and I was there when so many people turned their back on you after everything that you had done in this industry. And I remember when you got pregnant with DJ, and I remember the times of us having to literally struggle, go out, and you were sitting there trying to figure out how you were going to buy a crib for him to sleep in. And a lot of people don't understand the struggle. But I remember watching you, and I remember when you fell into this state of depression, and I was right there with you, and I really didn't even know that you were depressed. I just figured it was you being pregnant. But I remember watching my leader, my coach, who was pouring into me for so long, and who went from reading the books, listening to the audios, to then becoming a lifetime person who knew every single Lifetime movie. And I didn't even realize that it was because you were depressed and in this state. See, I remember when you packed up your family because you knew it was time for change to leave Kennesaw, Georgia, and you didn't know how it was going to happen, literally to the point to where you hired a bootleg company to move your furniture because it was all that you could do. And I remember seeing the tears run down your face because everything that you had fought so hard to purchase, so much of it got damaged on that trip. But I remember you continuing to fight. I remember all those times when we sat there, both Nate and I, in your backyard, at your house, jumping on that trampoline, not really knowing but always believing. And we sat on that trampoline. We kept jumping up and down, saying, I'm healthy, I'm happy, I'm wealthy, I'm humble, I'm strong, 6 figures a month. That was just a year and a half ago. Broke, but we believed, and we kept going. And so I just want to tell you, first of all, thank you for your fight. Thank you for never giving up. Thank you for everything that you've been able to do for us, because you inspired me to keep going. And as a result of it, ladies and gentlemen, because this woman said yes one more time, and yes, I did. I told her no because I was done with this industry of network marketing. My husband was totally done with this industry of network marketing. But you know what? Sometimes God will have a plan for you, and you don't even realize the fullness of it. And that's what happened. And I'm thankful because we said yes. Because for those of you that don't know our story, we stepped out on faith. We moved our family to Miami, Florida. We looked up, and I'm not going to go into the details, but in January of 2015, in the midst of me, after I said yes and beginning to build this organization, my husband and I, we found ourselves literally homeless, without a place to live, living with Coach Stormy Wellington. This woman opened up her house. All of us, when we got started, we were broke. We didn't know how we were going to do anything. We didn't know how we were going to eat, but we pulled everything together, literally, all piled in her house, staying focused on building this opportunity. So many people didn't know what any of us was going through. That's the reason why you got to know when the challenges come, you can't get sidetracked. You got to stay focused on the goal. And so as a result of this company, and as a result of us saying yes one more time, TLC is bringing restoration to our family, giving us back so many things that were lost. Literally, Nate and I could write a book because this bits and pieces, so much that we've gone through in the years with him working that corporate America job, 9 to 5, whatever, 9 to 9, running his life and treating him like a yo-yo. And so I'm thankful because fast forward to today, yes, $250,000 earned in 7 months' time, and now earning well over $50,000 per month. Income disclaimer. Results may not be typical, but Pam and Nate McCray are not typical. And so I just want to say thank you, Coach Stormy Wellington. I am so proud of all that God is blessing you with, all that God is doing in your life, because you are a phenomenal leader. You have the biggest heart that I could ever know anybody to have. And it's because you have such a desire to change the world and to lead your team to victory. And so I thank you so much, my sister, for saying yes one more time. And I'm so glad to be able to celebrate you and your success. See, ladies and gentlemen, in life, you got to know, you got to celebrate others. Because when you celebrate their success, one day, God is going to open up that door to where you are now celebrating yourself and others are celebrating you. So thank you, Coach Stormy Wellington. God, I truly appreciate you. And I know my husband is on the line. I don't know if we're going to bring him on. I know I said a lot, but I love you. I thank you for sharing tonight. I thank you again for your servant leadership and just you being there for me, not as just a business partner, but as a friend.
But I want to bring Mr. Nathan McCray on the line, guys. I've been knowing this man since 2009. And, we knew each other in passing from, of course, Pam. Her husband became my friend. But we kind of got a closer bond in Kennesaw, Georgia in 2011. And I watched this man. I used to walk in that front door, and he had his office desk set up in the living room where he'll be working, his contracting job from home. And I used to always admire how great of a husband he was and a father, how he took care of his wife. And now, when I think about what we've all been through, how they stepped out on big faith, that was big boy, big girl faith, to move your family from Kennesaw all the way to Florida, not really all the way knowing, thinking but not really all the way knowing. But I watched you guys, and I got to say, Nate, I've never met a man like you. You've maintained your, how could I say it? You maintained your posture through it all. That's the best way for me to describe you. I watched you maintain a posture, even when you guys were at my house. And I know that's not your style, but you maintained a posture that was just impeccable. And you allowed your wife to be around me, to serve, to support, to be my sister, and to be there for me in my time of need. And so I'm excited that you guys are now the power couple. But I want you to come on, because nobody can express more, with as much honesty than you can. I remember the day you guys came over my house, and I remember y'all was about to go to a hotel. And I don't want to get too deep because I know you're very private. But I just know that there are people on this line tonight that they need to know that TLC is totally changing lives. And if it could change your life, and if it could change my life, then it could change their life, as well. So, Mr. McCray, I'm so happy to watch you and your wife work together. I mean, you are just a class act. You are a class act. And so, Mr. McCray, $250,000 earner, top earner in the organization. I'm going to turn the call over to you, sir. The floor is 100% yours.
Wow. Can you hear me, Coach Stormy?
Yes, I hear you loud and clear, sir.
Wow. I'm sitting here, and here's how God works. I'm sitting here back by my pool having a cigar, listening to us reminisce about hard times and seeing where we are right now. I tell you, God is so, so very, very good. I thank you so much for having me on this call tonight, because, I can genuinely share from the heart about where we've been and where we are now. And when I look back on where we were, I can laugh about it now. But honestly, when you saw me and I was so poised and I was so on top of everything, I felt like just crying. I really did. But I know I needed to be strong for my family. I know I needed to be strong for everybody in your house, because your house stayed full of people. You are always bringing somebody in the house. Ladies, we talk about somebody giving tirelessly of herself and of anything that she has, Coach Stormy Wellington, that is you. And I thank you so much for opening up your doors when me and my family were literally, homeless, having no place to stay, trying to figure it all out. You said, you know what, y'all family, y'all can come here, and you said, we got a room open. And I'm like, okay, I got a family of 5 people, and she said, well, that's okay. We got the couch. We got a lot of space in here. So, guys, my family well, me and Pam McCray in the room, my son sometimes in the room with us, laying with us. My oldest son, he's 6'4". He's on Coach Stormy's couch. My daughter's on Coach Stormy's couch. And guess what? Guys, we all coexisted as a family. I never once felt out of place, but as a man, you want your own for your family. And Coach Stormy was always sympathetic to that. And, guys, I didn't really understand how broke Coach Stormy was until about a week or so after I was there. And I started to figure out, I'm like, man, we broke together. I'm like, this is crazy how broke we all were. And I didn't realize, and I'm like, and then the camera just started to really burn brighter, and I'm realizing that this woman is giving when she doesn't even have to give. We never had to buy any food. Coach, she went and bought everything. I don't know where she got the money from. You know what? I do know where she got the money from. This woman went and took her jewelry all of her jewelry and pawned it, guys. I mean, I had to be $40,000 worth of jewelry just to get $5,000 just to keep the show going. $5,000 for that kind of jewelry. Who does that? I mean, I'm talking when I found that out, I'm sitting there like, wow, this is absolutely amazing. We're talking about us jumping on that trampoline. I mean, jumping on that trampoline, like saying, I'm healthy, I'm happy, I'm wealthy, I'm strong, knowing that we weren't. Guys, that's faith. That's calling those things that are not as though they were. That's belief. We didn't know what we were going to do. But at the end of the day, we knew that we had each other, and between us, we knew that we were going to make it happen. Guys, I'm telling you, my kids were sleeping on air mattresses. Wherever we could get in, that's where we fit in. That was it. Guys, the company that we were at before, I mean, we thought it was it, but it wasn't. We didn't know that TLC was going to come into our lives. I mean, me and another business partner of ours, we back in the back working out with Coach Stormy had some weights in back by her pool. We working out with the bar and some weights. We back there saying, I'm healthy, I'm happy, I'm wealthy, I'm strong. If you would have came in that door, you would have thought we were healthy, happy, wealthy, and strong. We didn't appear weak. We stayed postured up. We stayed strong because we understood that if we thought it, if we created that condition in our mind, then it was so. Coach Stormy's dad came back and he said, guys, drink this coconut. Drink this water in this coconut. It's the best for you. That's we back there drinking water out of coconuts. I mean, when I think back on all of this stuff, you don't really understand it while you're in it. But when you get out of it, wow, you realize that it's all a part of the process that you go through to get to where you need to be or to get to the other side. For those of you that are on this line tonight, you may be going through something tonight that you don't quite understand. But I'm here to tell you that to watch my wife and Coach Stormy, when they started to build this business, I knew that it was something that was going to happen because everything that Coach Stormy puts her hand to and touches turns to gold. I knew that about her. That's why me and my wife, Pamela Cricket, keep going and could not look back and understood that. I don't know where we're going. I can't quite see the light at the end of that tunnel yet. But I know it's down that tunnel. I know that everything that's happening to us is happening for a reason. And because I knew that, that's what kept us going. And I submit to you on this call right now that that's the very same thing that needs to keep you and your family going right now in this opportunity. Because with Coach Stormy at the helm, ladies and gentlemen, we knew that we couldn't fail. And you guys should really feel the same way. And we're talking about a servant leader. She is the epitome of just that. So every single thing that she is getting right now, from the Rolls Royce to the jewelry to the new home to the totally renovated new home, TLC money paid for, ladies and gentlemen. And guess what? We see her, and we're not jealous. We're not envious. We know that, guess what? We are next. We got next. And everybody on this line, affiliate yourself with Total Life Changes, and guess what? You have the opportunity to be next as well. So, Coach Stormy, from the bottom of my heart, thank you very, very much for allowing me on your call. It is an absolute honor to be in business with you, ma'am. And thank you very, very much from the bottom of my heart for saving my family.
Wow. Well, thank you so much for saying yes, and thank you, just for being that man that you are, and definitely, I'm so glad that God put you and Pam McCray together, because I don't think anybody else would have been able to fit the shoe that you have filled. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about the money. And I'm not going to go too deep into the money. You know why? Because the facts don't really matter. At this point in this call, you should be willing and ready and excited just to say, you know what, this could be it. This could be it. That could change my everything for me and my family. So this is what I'm going to tell y'all. We have a 50-50-50 compensation plan where Mr. Jack Fallon was so generous to literally, guys, for every dollar that comes into Total Life Changes door, Do you know 65 cents goes back out into the pockets of the distributors? This is why people are able to come over here and win very quickly. Guys, you're talking about, here's an opportunity to make retail money. So if you're someone that says, I don't like network marketing, I don't like to recruit people, no problem. Guys, you can make money just from retail. We have people that open up retail stores, and we have people that sell online. And guys, you take these products and you do as you choose. Okay, but retail is strong because you will be given a website, and that website will be given to you absolutely free. You can send someone to that website. They can buy any of your products. Guys, TLC is going to conveniently ship the product to that person. But ladies and gentlemen, you will be handed that paycheck. That right there alone can change some things for you and your family. You can go to work tomorrow and sell products to your coworker. Guys, you know what? Think small in the beginning. Pay your light bill. Pay your water bill. Put groceries in your refrigerator, because that is the beginning of the shift. Just seeing that it is possible. But then we have a fast start component where TLC will pay you, guys, every time you introduce someone to our concept. Ladies and gentlemen, you're talking about you now have an opportunity, all right, to earn anywhere between $25 up to $750 when someone says, I want to be a business partner. And I'm just going to be candid tonight. When people use our products, they want in. And that's why we use a concept called retail to recruit. Guys, you don't have to recruit. They're going to recruit themselves because they're going to be addicted to our phenomenal product line. And then we have a binary, guys, which is residual income. I almost couldn't say it. It's residual income. This is where, guys, it's simple. TLC says you introduce people to this concept, and we're going to give you a percentage of the overall growth and sales of your team. And, guys, we only have 2 teams, and so timing and positioning is everything. And I'm going to be honest tonight, guys. Most people don't know what that means. You just think it's just something to say. But, guys, I'm telling you right now, getting in now, okay, is like Google back in 1998. Okay, this is prime stock. Prime real estate, a prime opportunity. You may not quite understand it, but you heard tonight from some people that lives have changed because they made the right decision at the right time. So guys, listen, lock in your position today. You may not understand what that means, but you can thank the person that got you on a call later. Get your spot now, because guys, you have an opportunity to earn up to $20,000 per week. Guys, there's people in less than a year that's earning that's $80,000 a month. And I leave you with, what if it could be you and your family? But you would never find out if you don't say yes. And then we have a 50% check match where when you help somebody make a fortune, TLC going to pay you a fortune. Because the more you help them get what they want, guys, imagine this. I know for certain that Pam and Nate McCurry are going to be $1 million earners, which means they earn $1 million and TLC is going to give them all of their $1 million. But because I introduced them to the concept of TLC, TLC is going to give me $500,000. All right? We got people on the call tonight like Dale Drake. He goes out there, he's going to be another, I know it, $1 million earner. Well, guess what, ladies and gentlemen? Because I brought him to the table, TLC will give him his $1 million, but they'll give me $500,000. And guys, you know what? I'm not even going to keep it there. What about the person that comes into this business? The person, like a Shanita Foster who, accidentally stumbles upon 6 figures in 6 months. Guys, TLC gives her 6 figures, but they gave me half of that, 6 figures, right? $50,000. And so, guys, this is an incredible concept because it encourages you to help people. And that's what this industry is all about, helping somebody get what they want. And by default, you will get what you want. And then we have that lifestyle bonus. See, everybody is probably saying, we love that Rolls Royce. But, guys, guess what? I get $1,500 a month as a bonus. I pay my son's college tuition. And guys, guess what? I take the other money and pay my car note. Now, guess what? I get to prove to people that believe in, having faith in TLC works. Okay? And so we get a $1,500 bonus every single month that we can do whatever we choose to do with that bonus. It's not predicated on a car. It's not predicated on a mortgage. It is designed for you to take that $1,500 and you do whatever you choose to do with it, okay? Just that simple, ladies and gentlemen. But, guys, let's talk about getting started. I'm going to be honest, guys. You can't afford to miss this opportunity. You know why? Because some of you guys are so broke. You are so broke that you have no choice but to go up. We were so broke. We couldn't afford to say no to nothing. Myself, my brother, my sister, Pam and Nate McCray, you heard them transparently share with you. Yes, who would have ever thought that they were sleeping on air mattresses in my home? But we made it work when 2 or 3 are together, believing. How could 2 walk together unless they agree? We agreed that we were going to get out of this. And we knew that something was coming. We didn't know what. We didn't know where. We didn't know when. We didn't know how. We didn't know TLC. But what if we would have said no? I don't even want to think about where we would be if we would have had the luxury of saying no. Guys, you pick one of these packages tonight. You get back with whoever got you on a call. And I don't care if you got to start at the smallest package, which is getting yourself a product, just to start there. But if you're serious, you're going to make that sacrifice. Like I pawned $35,000 worth of jewelry for $5,000. Like I borrowed the money to get into this company. I didn't have it. I borrowed it. But my family, my children, my dad, the people that believed in me could not afford for me not to figure it out. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a $2.99 pack. We have a $3.45 pack. We have a $3.75 pack. We have a $5.75 pack. You pick one of those packages. They come with different products. The person that got you on the line tonight, they can explain to you what's in the products. Okay? But here's the reality, guys. You pick any package from $500 and below. TLC is going to give you a website. Guys, go to work. Get out there and post on social media. Pick up the phone. Tell people what you have. Share the opportunity to get healthier, with this company and these phenomenal products. And you're going to get paid 10% in a residual. What if it's $500? What if it's $5,000? I don't know what it's going to be for you, okay? But I promise you, it works if you work it, okay? 10% and a free website. But if you're someone that says, you know what, Ms. Wellington, what did you borrow to get started? Guys, I borrowed. We had a $1,500 package when I started. That pack is now $1,600. I borrowed it. Got started. Why? Because I knew I needed to have the product to share with people. I didn't want to get in half-stepping. I said I was going to have big girl faith, not little faith, big girl faith, because I couldn't stand the fact of being broke any longer. Guys, I borrowed the money from a dear friend of mine, and I promised her, just give me a month. I'm going to give it back to you. Guys, got started at the highest level. The highest level allows you to get the free website, but it also allows you to get paid 15% versus 10%. And it allows you to be set up with products that you don't have to sell anybody on the business. Just share the products with the masses. Ladies and gentlemen, it has been an honor to share with you tonight. We all shared from our heart. We are on a mission to help so many families. I don't want to put a number to it anymore because numbers, is limiting. But guys, we want to see as many people as possible get to an extra 1,000 to 2,000 a week. And you know why that number means so much to us? Because our lives would have been so much different if we would have that extra 1,000 to 2,000. But I'm going to speak for Pam and Nate right now that we're happy for where we were. Because if we would have been earning $1,000 to $2,000 a week, we wouldn't have been as hungry as we were when this opportunity came our way. So I'm hoping that somebody on this line tonight is just as broke as we were, and you step out on faith and allow this company to redeem and to restore. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to get back with the person and invite you on this call tonight. Don't say no. You can't afford to say no, not one more time. Lock in your spot. Join forces with people that are going places, okay? Become a part of Total Life Changes family. And, guys, if you don't do it for yourself, do it for someone that you love. And get back on this call again tonight. Not tonight, tomorrow night, guys. We do this call again tomorrow night. Okay, get back on this call tomorrow night. Same number, same time, and you pay it forward and let somebody else hear the same opportunity that was presented to you from our heart. Guys, we thank you so much for hopping on the call. Let me tell y'all something. Hurry up and get to the top because the bottom is too crowded. We are one team, one dream over here, representing 100,000 families, earning an extra $1,000 to $2,000 a week. Guys, have a good night. We'll see you at the top. God bless. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.